you tired of being broke? Are you like, man, I want my next move to be my best move, and I don't even know what that move is, but I know I need to make a move? Well, you came to the right channel. You came to the right video. So let's talk about how you can start your business and how you can be a six-figure loan signing agent and how you can learn from my mistakes and truly become successful. Okay, listen, hello. Forgive the towel right here, forgive the back. Listen, forgive me, okay? Forgive all of this. But welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kel'a. If you are new here, welcome. So glad to have you back if you are not new here. Appreciate all my subscribers. Go ahead, hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss the episode. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, forgive me, okay? I was trying to figure out the perfect location, and everywhere's a mess. Okay, y'all know I got a 7-week-old, and I have an almost 9-year-old, and I have a 1-year-old dog, and I have a whole business. So yeah, life is hectic. So that's what we talk about here: business, entrepreneurship, balancing it all. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not easy. It is not easy. We're not gonna say it's hard. I always like to say it's challenging, not hard, because hard almost seems impossible, and nothing is impossible, right? So today we're gonna talk about how you can go ahead and start your business. If you want to be a notary, or if you want to be a loan signing agent, entrepreneur, whatever, this is a video that can get you on track to being a successful entrepreneur. I have learned so much throughout my journey of being an entrepreneur that I am going to make sure that you learn through me and you don't make the same mistakes I made, because a wise woman slash man slash them, they, all that learns from others' mistakes. So let's go ahead and get started on how you can become a successful entrepreneur, okay? So forgive my background. My daughter is playing Fortnite, okay? My dog is right here. He is not supposed to be in here, but he is. And my baby may cry, okay? So just warning y'all right now, this house is a hectic mess. It's just a mess. You can see the towel right here. My partner's closet. It's just, I can never catch up. I just be looking at it like, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Like today, I just don't really want to clean these clothes up. I don't want to fold. I'll wash all day. I don't want to fold. So sorry. Okay. Anywho, so first thing is first. Congratulations on making the decision of being an entrepreneur. It's one of those, I don't want to say tough, but it's one of those decisions that you're like, oh my God, it's scary, right? It's scary not having anything come in every 2 weeks. It's scary not having somebody to lean on. It's scary to not have somebody to actually blame, because all you can blame is yourself. You have to take full accountability being an entrepreneur. And that was my biggest hurdle. Let's just say that I literally was very afraid of taking that first step. I always kept a job. I always was like, I need a backup plan when I needed this to be my only plan. So when I made that mind shift and change, I truly became a successful entrepreneur in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you can't get caught up on what other people got going on. What's successful may be for one person is not for another. Like, side note, I don't know if y'all watch Marriage at First Sight, but I do. And Gil is a fireman, and his wife, I don't know her name, I can't forget, she's beautiful, I don't know her name now, but I don't know what she does, but she is like very much so driven by money. He is not. He is driven by what makes him happy. And obviously you need money to live, but I'm not driven by money. I'm not motivated by money. Money has never been one of those things like, I want to get to 1 million. I want to get to 100,000. I want to get to 1 billion. That has never been my motivation. As a 31-year-old woman, obviously as a kid, or a young adult, super young, like 25 and younger, I was like, I need money. I want to be a millionaire or whatever. That has not ever been, well, that has been, but not in my life now. That's not my motivation, right? So she doesn't like that. So they broke up because he's like, I'm very happy with my life. I love to be a fireman. I love to save people's lives. Somebody got to do it, right? So you might as well be thankful for being with somebody that truly wants to be involved in that, because you need firemen. We need them. We need police officers. We need people to do these type of jobs. And it's like almost like an honor. Like, dang, my husband is a fireman and loves what he does. I think that that's worth $1 billion, like to be truly happy with what you're doing in life. So that brings me to something else too, as being an entrepreneur. You want to make your passion make you money, right? So whether that is YouTube, anybody can have a YouTube channel, and anybody can get to a point where they make money. But it's always up to you ultimately what your goal is, right? So let's just say my goal was like $4,000 for 1 month, like, but somebody else's goal maybe 12,000, and I'm happy. I'm like, that is my goal. I hit my goal. Woohoo! You know what I'm saying? So you can't really get too caught up in what everybody else got going on. So keep your eye on the prize, and that's your prize, not nobody else's prize. So staying focused is super important, right? So making sure you just stay focused and on your path and know what exactly it is. So if your passion is YouTube, being a creator, if your passion is being whatever, like, obviously notary was not my passion, but entrepreneurship is my passion, and I fell in love with loan signing. So, it worked out for the best for me, because I truly can't do anything that I don't enjoy. I can't do anything I'm not passionate about. I will give up. I will be done with it. One thing go wrong, I'm done with it. I can't do this. Like, I was, and I like to, part of my channel is also me being very honest, and also stories, because I like to relate to people. So I used to be a director, assistant director, then I turned into a director at a daycare. Now, daycares are my passion. Like, I want to own a daycare. That is my passion too. But working in a daycare is not my passion. Okay, that was just like, oh wow, I was just thinking I just come and go. Like, well, I don't want to be here all day. I just don't. So, working 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, trying to keep a daycare facility ran properly and being up to code, and also trying to get star rated, or we was trying to go for our 3rd star, I believe. So that is very stressful, making sure people stay up top of certifications and CPR and all these other things, and making sure these kids are the ones that have behavior issues are being, talked to and having some sort of plan. It was stressful. Like, it really was. But it was my passion. It's my passion. But I realized that my passion is to own it. Okay. And own it, maybe not even operate. Just look. I just want to look through the window and be like, oh, okay, everything going well? Cool. Because I want to be able to offer quality, childcare at a good price, right? So, anyways, you have to really find your passion, and obviously life will some way somehow lead you to that passion, I feel like, because life is truly just a lesson. And hopefully you find that. And also another good thing is to start hobbies. And this is just me. This is no order or anything. This is just me giving you tips on how to be a successful entrepreneur, right? And success being what you consider successful, right? So I just started to hand it. Now, I don't know. I may become super passionate about it. I enjoy it now. Like, I almost completed my first chunky blanket, but I don't know. We'll see. But finding things that you enjoy to do, and eventually hopefully turning into a hobby. But sometimes you do have to start a need-based business, which are like cleaning businesses, things that people need, childcare, whatever, transportation, things like that. These are need-based businesses that people need, period. Like, they ain't going nowhere. So sometimes you do have to start those type of businesses in order to be able to make your passion your income. But listen, if you're able to be patient and see it all the way through, anything is possible, right? So another thing is being super duper professional and understanding that you are your brand, right? So for me, that means I'm always on point, period. I dress to impress, because I truly feel like, first of all, it's nothing like being cute, okay? Let's just get that straight. You obviously want to be confident, because it's nothing like walking into a room and people feeling your presence, even if they blind. Boom. You like, I know she in the building, okay? And then that just pours into your business, like knowing that you look good, you look professional. You don't want to walk in there, like I said, another video when they double booked us loan signing agents, and she walked in and she looked like a hot, I was going to say something so mean. She looked like a hot mess, okay? Hair this way, that way, right? And she had ripped jeans on and she's a hot mess, right? Here I am, professional. Girl, you making us both look bad. Ugh, stop. So it's super duper important to make sure that you are representing your brand to the T. Also, start to finish with closings. I'm always on point. I'm always on time, or like I'm always early. Try not to be too early to their houses. But if we are going to, like, I've been doing banks lately. So if we're going to a bank, I'm gonna be super duper early. Have everything laid out, and so that all you gotta do is walk in, hand me your ID, and sit down, and let's get started, right? And from start to finish, the way I speak, the way I carry myself, my not my what word am I trying to say? Just my professionalism overall is something I take pride in. Even when I finish my signing, I like to go through everything, make before I get up and leave. You know, thank you, Miss and Mister. Like, listen, even from the phone call, it's about being professional. If that woman is, if that was a married woman, respect it. Okay, I'm always on respect because I try to be like I give people what I want. Like when I get married, you better call me by my husband's last name. It's my married name, okay? And I want you to call me by my married name because I put in work and I deserve this, and I want you to respect it, right? So call me by my married name. Also call my husband first. This is his house. This is just my old school traditional great grandma raised me mentality, right? I'm always calling the head of the house first because that is his house, okay? So that is that man's house. If I'm coming to that man's house, then I'm going to talk to him first. If he don't know what's going on, more than likely the husband don't know what's going on, and I don't know how you don't know that you're getting you refinancing your house. But if he tells me to call his wife, then that's when I will call his wife. But I don't call the wife first. That's just me being traditional. Like I said, great grandma raised me way. So it's just starting with, like I said, professionalism. All of that is professionalism. It's also what's another thing that's huge is knowledge is power. Educating yourself, that is a mistake that I really truly made. Educating yourself. I'm talking about if that means investing the $500 in Mark Will's course or notary to notary or whatever other courses there are out there, just investing into those courses because yes, you can go to National Notary to get your notary and your loan signing, but you need to also educate yourself because that is the basic. Like that did not help me at all. I was still lost and confused, honestly, and I took it again because I had to renew it because you got to renew it every year, and I still was like, this is not, this is just the basic, which is okay, but what we fail to realize as entrepreneurs is we never stop learning. We never can stop educating ourselves. I've just started reading. Like you can't stop learning, and once you put in that work for your own business, like the confidence is gonna just pour out. Like you just gonna truly look confident, set yourself apart from everybody else, and that's how you become successful is knowing your shit. Okay, I didn't made so many mistakes. I'm like stumbling along the way. I just need to make $1,000. I just need to make $2,000, $3,000. My goal. When had I just put in the work first, I would have came out the gates making 10,000. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe myself. Okay, had I just educated myself and took that course, I ain't know nothing about Mark Will's course until I started watching his videos, these videos on YouTube. And I know nothing about it, and I wish I would have just took it first. And I always say that. Had I took the 6-figure course first, I would have been making 6 figures first year, period. I strongly suggest you take that course and invest in it. He also allows payment plans. Ain't no reason why, okay? And that's it. If you got to finance, make monthly payments, quad pay, Klarna, Afterpay, your mama's pay, like me, my daddy's pay also, whatever you got to do, you got to do what you got to do. But knowledge is power. That is going to take you to the next level and set you aside from everybody else, the thousands of notaries that's in your state, but you know your shit. Right? Is staying prepared, being prepared, having the things you need, following up, making sure that you over communicate, and you, like I said, I guess that could kind of go with professionalism, because if somebody asks you for something, like, for example, Friday, I had a signing with a company and I didn't fill out a form because the form had North Carolina. I should have called first, which actually I did, but I forgot to ask that question. But regardless, I should have asked, like, hey, this says North Carolina. I'm in Ohio. I'm not commissioned in North Carolina. That's what it said. It literally said sign, commission notary. What did it say? Signed North Carolina commission notary. I'm like, oh, that's not the truth, and I'm not signing it because I'm not commissioned in North Carolina. So yeah, I should have definitely reached out before I sent the documents, but I was just trying to get it done over with because I was out already. But my advice would be over communicate. I don't care. I'm asking a million questions. You need to make sure you know what you're doing. You don't want them to have to reach back out to you like they did to me. Hey, you forgot to sign this paper. I'm like, oh, I know. It was only because it said North Carolina on it. I'm not commissioned. To avoid all that, call them. Following up, being very thorough, being very organized, overly thorough, overly communicating. This is going to get you to the next level. When people know that you care about your work, they'll care to give you work. Period. This is what I hear all the time with my direct clients. I like the fact that you're thorough. I like the fact that you over communicate. I like the fact that you are I'm talking about, I have gotten so particular. I don't play no games. Like, I am very particular. And I don't even, like, I don't move, like, I don't need to put it out of order from the way everything just perfect. Okay, I be trying to do perfection stuff. I do. Okay, but you can get to that point too. And then lastly, I want to say bookkeeping is extremely important, because I'm gonna tell you something. I missed out on thousands of dollars probably because I suck at bookkeeping. I missed out on so many tax write-offs because I suck at bookkeeping. There is too many things that we can use, notary gadget or whatever, freaking old school, freaking receipt book, journal, shoebox, whatever the case may be. It's too many different things that we can use to be organized and bookkeep. You can hire a bookkeeper. But my advice is to make sure you don't get to your tax person like me and I don't have nothing. How many miles did you travel? I don't know, 200 on. Damn well, I probably traveled 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 miles. This probably even, actually, how many oil changes do you get a year? I mean, how many? Yeah, so it's like 2 or 3, right? So I probably traveled about 3 times, okay, a whole bunch, but I did not keep it. So I was like, that's what I get. But there are so many different apps you can freaking use to keep up with your mileage, keep up with your supplies, keep up with your invoices, because I have to go through things sometimes. I had to, in order to find money, because I'm like, I know they owe me money. I just couldn't figure out how much, or where, or when. Or then they come at you like, well, what's the date? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just chalk this $100 up. I'm gonna chalk this $200 up, $300. We looking at thousands of dollars that I just chalked up because I could not find an invoice when they know dang well I worked for them. Don't be like me, okay?